you doing, everybody? Welcome to Newfie Stap. Alright, what are we doing here today? We're checking out some Toxic Dark Legion. And what is this? Well, it's because I sat down and I was thinking, I want to homebrew something, some kind of deck here with a couple cards that I want to play. Alright, real quick, I'm going to explain to you the two different play lines for this deck without going into too much detail, because I'm sure I'll explain them as we get into the games. So, the Darkhawk line. Early on, turn 2, you're going to want your Zabu, ideally, if you got it. If not, you're going to play one of your other 2-drops, like a Black Widow or something. Turn 3, you know, maybe you could play a Rogue to steal the enemy Zabu, or a Debris to fill up the board a little bit if you wanted to, but otherwise, or you can just play one of your other 2-drops, right? Then on turn 4, you can decide if you want to Rock Slide to disrupt their deck, or if you're confident you already got the Darkhawk and Mystique in your hand, and you got a Wong, you could, you know, play a Wong, in which case on turn 5 you could then Rock Slide, which would then add 4 cards to their deck. Sure, they won't have a chance to really draw them, but at that point you're adding like +8 power to Darkhawk and Mystique, which you're going to play on the final turn, which is huge, right? So then on turn 5 as well, if you want to, you can play Legion if the locations seem to be in your favor, that you could switch them. Otherwise, turn 6, you drop the Darkhawk and the Mystique. Hopefully you already had your Rock Slide out. Maybe you wonged your Rock Slide. Either way, you get 2 big cards. You hope that that's enough to win. And many times it is. And then there's a second play line. So the next play line is Hazmat. So what you want to do is on turn 2, you pretty much want to try to get any of your 2-cost cards out. Your Widow, your Luke Cage, your Zabu, because Widow, they'll have to get that card and play it to the board, which Hazmat will enjoy later, right? Again, turn 3, you could Debris it up if you don't have the Wong or anything, or you could just do it if you don't really want to clutter your board too much. You know, you figure out what you want to do on 3. Play another one of your 2-drops, something like that. Turn 4, you drop your Wong. You got to get that Wong, right? And if you don't, well, you can still win without it, but it's ideally to have your Wong. Ideally. And then, because if you can get the Wong out, and then on turn 5, you got a couple options. You could Debris at that point, as long as you're confident you got enough space to fit down your Luke Cage and your Hazmat. Then you can, if you Debris into a Wong lane, you're just filling up the whole board, and then it's almost a guaranteed win in most cases, unless they drop something nasty big. Or in turn 5, you can try to look for locations that have negative modifiers. You see those locations that says all cards here have -1, or all cards here have the -3. So you figure out if any of those are in play, because your Luke Cage is going to make that to be a huge deal, because you won't get the downside, they will. Otherwise, you can turn off what's it called, limbos from Magic, that kind of thing. And then in turn 6 is when you run out, save the Hazmat. So ideally on turn 6 then, if you didn't get your Zabu out or whatever, you can Darkhawk, just Darkhawk for the sake of Darkhawking, or you could Shang-Chi, one of their big drops, and Hazmat. No matter what, you're doing a 4 and a 2 on the end. And yeah, or you can, if you had to, you could do a Rogue if they got like a Devil Dino or their own Darkhawk out or something. You could just steal it for yourself and then Hazmat, and that's pretty much how the deck works, and it does pretty well. Look at all these little cards he's got. And again, like, look, if I had Luke, all cards -2 power, and then oh, okay. So I feel like this steals their +1 they're putting across the board. He also has more cards than me by a lot. So let's try this. Screw it, let's go. Really? You didn't play anything? Oh no, that's not good. That's gonna mean I lose. Is it? No? What? Frig? Math? Oh my god. He played it all out the turn before. He only had 1 card in his hand. He didn't want to play it out. Alright everybody, let's get into a game here now and see how this works out. We got a Zabu, a Cage, and a Darkhawk, and a Rock Slide. This is looking like I'm going to be playing the Darkhawk angle. After this turn, put a card from each player's hand here. Okay, what are we going to get played? Well, they're all pretty good. Alright, I'll take it. It's a good early card, and I got the magic out early. Okay, we might have a long game, but I can change that with Legion later if I need to. Let's get our Zabu down. Ooh, we got a Killmonger to deal with that Nebula. And I got the Legion to end the game early if I want to. Okay, feeling it, feeling it. Let's go. We'll get this out for now. I don't need to worry about... Oh, they got the armor. Frig. Well, I couldn't play out Killmonger on 2, so I had no choice. Oh, add a squirrel to each location? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I could fill up the board pretty bad here. But we don't really want to be doing that yet. What do we want to be doing? We don't want to play the Darkhawk yet because we might want to Mystique it later. I'd like to keep this clutter of these squirrels out here too, though, because they can work with me with Hazmat. Let's just go for this line for now. I probably should have played that to the right just to slow down the nebula. Yeah, they're high evo. I gotta keep it open in case I don't want to kill all the 1-drops. Wait, if I drive a 1 over in that left location now, then I'll be winning that because I'm immune to being shut down. Yes, yes. Let's do that. Let's go. The debris coming in. Should have the left lane on lock. Oh, he's clearing out the mid though. So now, what happens if I make squirrels everywhere? So if I drop Legion here, this means that I'm going to prevent Nebula from getting larger. I'm going to be up to 12. Then on the last turn, the most Nebula can go up to, if I don't play there, is 11. And I win. Right? Yes. This should be the GG win. Thanks to squirrels. Always take advantage of the squirrels, everybody. That's it. Fill up every location. GG, I win. This is why Legion's in the deck. Because locations like that. Look at it. I could have snapped because I knew it was a guaranteed win. But no, I just wanted to show you guys. I didn't want it to leave, right? Making it for content. That's a good first game. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, moving on to 2. And really, that game, I didn't play the Darkhawk or the Hazmat. And I still won. All back because of Legion, right? Good old Legion. Okay, here we go. We got nothing for 1. All cards get turn 5 get +2. So I can turn that off. He can stack that lane heavy and I can just turn it off. We got Wong, which could get into the Hazmat route pretty good. So for now, I'll act like I'm trying to stack over there as well. And I'm probably going to shut that off with Legion is what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, I had to draw the rock. And I got nothing but crap here. I'm not filling it up with the boards because I'm just going to shut off that location. Could draw a Sentinel in my hand, so I got something to... no, I don't need a Sentinel. I'm not going to get a chance to play a Sentinel. Yeah, buddy, that's okay. I'm going to shut that off now. Oh, or am I, though? So, if we're going with the Wong play, I don't have any 1-drops that I'm worried about. This could fill up my hand with a lot of Sentinels, though. So if next turn is 5, but I don't have Luke Cage to take advantage of it. But we might. Things are... This is... Had a good plan. It's getting a little shaky here now. We'll see what happens. I drew the cage. I drew the cage. Okay, everybody, relax. So, I could shut off him from getting +6. But if I take advantage of this, and I can get the +2 over here myself as well, then on the last turn, we can drop a big Hazmat, and hopefully I'll draw debris, and then it'll be awesome. Let's just go with that. We gotta do it, we gotta do it. We gotta go for the ultimate Hazmat line here. You bunked my Legion. He must know a Hazmat's coming now, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. He already used his Cosmo, so he can't block my Wong lane. Okay. Okay, what do they got? What do they got? They got no ongoings that I want. Well, poop. They do have priority, though. So I could play 2 Sentinels, or I can play a Shang-Chi. This lane over here is going to get quite the few minuses. They're going to get minus... They're going to be -9. Ultimately, they have less power over here. So if I stacked here and here with this, do I have enough power to win the mid? What if they play a big card in mid? Yeah. Let's take one out and put this here. Let's go. Commit it. Oh, I should have played 2 left. I didn't think he'd completely ignore mid. What? Doesn't matter. The double hazmat for the win, everybody. Shouldn't have doubted myself. But I got a little scared. A little bit of pee came out when I seen that Darkhawk on the left there. But you know what? We're okay. Full sweep. Got all 3. That's a good game too, everybody. So far, so good. Now, for everybody getting into the 3rd game here, let's see what we got. I loves to see Necrosha. -2 power. Yes, please. Ooh, the first card you play here gets +3 in moves. Well, let's just get this out of the way now. Yeah, because we won't have time to hold off and do that later with Wong. So, yeah, let's just do this. Oh, they got the Luke Cage. Well, can't go to Hazmat play then. We got to go Darkhawk. Well, which we should probably do anyways because we got the Darkhawk and the Mystique. Squirrels on each location? Okay. If he got a Hazmat, though, I hope I draw into mine. No point at all to play that. This is basically a skip turn. Got the Cosmo out. He's got that. It moves. Okay, well, whatever. He was eventually going to get a card to move anyways. At this point, turn 4. Cards get -2 power over here. Well, we'll drop this here in the mid for now, because we're going to be going the Darkhawk line, so get the Rock Slide out, right? Start adding some stats. We didn't get the Zabu, though. We really need Zabu now, so that I can play both Darkhawk and Mystique on the last turn. Didn't get it, which means my final card this turn... Yeah. Means I got to play Darkhawk now. Might as well play it over here where it's nice and safe. That means on the last turn I got Mystique plus another 3-drop. Oh my god, he drops the Iron Man. But still winnable though. Still a winnable location. And we got the Cage. Okay, if cards are not -2, Cage will automatically make me win this one on the left. Right? And I'm winning. He can only play 1 card here. He goes first, so he can't Shang-Chi me. He can't Cosmo mid. We play this, and we play this. Or more to the mid. Yeah. He got 6. We're adding 12, 13, 14 mid. This is a lock-in. This would definitely be a snap. I should have snapped earlier, but I didn't know if I was going to draw the Luke Cage. Guaranteed win here. In the bag. 3 for 3. 3 games in a row. Ooh, buddy. Man, this deck. I think I'm onto something here. This one's doing good. You guys can comment down below and let me know if you've seen this deck before. There's a lot of Snap creators out there. Maybe somebody's already came up with this idea. I don't know, but to me, I just came up with it on my own today, sitting there. I'm like, let's try to combine, you know, a couple cards that I wanted to get into a deck, and then I started brainstorming. This is what I came up with, and I have to say, it's doing pretty well. I'm impressed. Have to take it into the Conquest to test its real strength, though. Cards here. Yeah, I'll just add it here. Why not? We'll start adding a little bit of power here. Could fill up that location early though, which sucks. But hey, let's just play there anyways. Cards here have +1 power. Do we want to Legion any of this? We don't know yet whether we're going for a Hazmat game or not. If I draw Hazmat, it's good, but I want to play something, so I feel like getting more cards out in case I go that route is the way to go, because I do have the Cage already. Let's see, what do you got, bud? Storm, okay. Well, I'm going to try to play the rock slide over there if I can. Nothing to steal. Darkhawk is obviously bigger, but it might, you know, he's only going to be decently big if rock slide goes off. So we'll go with this. Maybe we'll draw into a hazmat or something. Yeah. And I can always legion that location away later if I need to. So I'm thinking the best thing for me to do is I don't want cards to have +1 power right now. I think the route to go... Oh, I can't play both cards. I won't be able to play Darkhawk and Mystique because I didn't draw the Zabu. But if I go with this big play here, I can at least maybe Darkhawk and Hazmat on the last turn. I'll hang in for now. Let's hang in for now. He snapped. He's pretty confident. Maybe he's got something. I don't know what's coming. I should have played to the right, but it's okay. We'll see what happens here now. So now we're playing for this over here. How strong is that? This guy is 10. Does this beat a Hulk? Depends how long he's had that Hulk in his hands, but it's the only play that I got that is going to have a chance of winning over here and there. Yep, let's go. Let's go. This is what it is. I wish instead of Black Widow I drew Hazmat. It would have been beautiful. But because Black Widow's not going to have any effect now. It's just 1 power. So he didn't expect me to open up that Storm lane either, though. The trickery of Legion. Ooh, Abomination. And that's not enough. Woohoo! That's not enough, buddy. Yeah, buddy, I did it. Now, granted, if he had the Hulk, I would be in trouble. But you don't always have the Hulk. Plus, the way the Hulk works now, since they nerfed him, is he only builds strength while he's in your hand, right? So, again, a lot of people aren't even running Hulk for that reason. I like it. Oh, my God. 4 for 4, everybody. All right, everybody. We got to get a game 10 in here so I can get you a nice percentage of wins for this deck out of 10. So let's get into it. What do we got? We got big monsters. I got a Shang-Chi. That's a good start. A Shang-Chi, as they say in the movie. Shang-Chi. Everybody says Shang-Chi, but in the movie it said Shang-Chi. So let's see. Oh, okay. So he might play a lot of cards out, being that he's Thanos. So I got to keep my eye out for Hazmat. Okay, I'll put Luke over here because I got to leave 3-4 cost cards are going to be the Wong and the things like that. So, oh, well, we shimmied it over into an armor. Good move for him. That was a good move by him. Because I was going to Shang that. Like if I play this here, I'll fill up his right location, get that full. At least. I might be able to swing that one way or another. Yeah, let's go. I just wish I would have got the Wong first, right? To double up on it. Ooh, okay. But I can't lose power. I'm liking this. Thank you, Mr. Cage, for watching my back. Oh, if I Legion into there, that's huge. That's huge. Get some power over here for now. Oh, no, but I can only Legion it on 6, which means I'm going to have the Hazmat next turn, right? Because cards are going to cost 1 more, which means Legion got to be played on the very end. So I'm not going to get double the amount of procs. I wanted to get Jotunheim to go off twice, but still, this is still good. This is good. We'll go with this. This will get me some power that I need over in this location. Oh, that's a big swing for him. Okay, but I'm still okay. I'm still okay, because he's getting weaker in the middle. So my last turn is Legion, which will put a -4 over here. I can only play 1 card. Ugh. Alright, so if he goes -4, he's down to 9. Because I'm going to make Jotunheim be at all locations. But if I do this, it's another 4. So this right here we'll add enough penalties across the board that I'll win there, and I'll hopefully be able to win with Legion. Let's do it. Oh, good. Whew. Whew. As long as he didn't Legion middle. He might be playing something big, though. Beautiful. This is why Legion's in the deck, everybody. Lock it in. Commit to it. Let's go. I love playing the negatives here with Hazmat and Legion combos. There's so many locations that apply negative modifiers that if you can get the Luke Cage and Legion lined up, oh, and he retreated. Either way, that would have been sweet. We would have took a -4 off of pretty much every location that they got there, and odds are they were losing because over on the left would put them at -1, the center they're at, you know, at least -6. So they got a lot of a hole to climb out of. All right, everybody, 70% win rate. I played 10 games, I won 7 of them, and one of those I lost just because I played the cards in the wrong order and I totally messed up. But either way, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, comment down below, let me know what you thought of it, watch one of my other videos, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Peace and love, everybody. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.